Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Look, I say it every time, but this time I feel like I mean it because all we have to go off of today is the BET Awards, the little bit stuff with Cardi, and then Tasha K, Kanye, and Khloe, whatever. And then I feel like there's not much else. So I'm praying to God, honey. I'm going to pray that we not on here for no 2 damn hours. Okay, I'm giving it only an hour. Okay, after an hour, I'm done. I'm going to bed, and that's it. Okay, but hello to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is what's today? Wednesday. This is Wednesday's foolishness around here, all up and through. Okay, I'm happy y'all are here. Thank you to the live watchers, but also thank you to those who will be watching the replay. Okay, look. Okay, I want y'all to do a couple things. As always, make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also on Twitter of the Tur. Okay. Y'all know to also comment in the comment section because this is a conversation between all of us, okay? Between me and y'all, them and they, him and her, she and he, or whatever else. Everybody within the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Y'all know to also like the video, okay? Hit the like button, please, and thank you. And comment, like, share. I think I said it all. I think I did. If I did not, I forgot. It's fine. Okay. Now look. Okay. Now look. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Hi. I'm here. This is my hat I got from Rodman. Okay. This is an embellished hat. Okay. Ain't it pretty? I like a little blackness right here. It says, I forgot what to say up here. Oh, it says excellent. It says excellent up here. Okay. This part is leather or whatever. So I thought my little Rodman hat or whatever. Because I did. But hi to the people who are here right now. Okay, hello. Okay, yeah, we're here for some foolishness. Okay, a bit of foolishness. Okay, you already. I'm trying to not have 2 and 3 hour lives every day. Okay, not every day, okay? Because it's like, girl, stop talking so much. So I'm gonna give myself, because it's the BET Awards, a couple of things to discuss, and that's really it or whatever. So it's, what I'm saying, we should not be around here no couple hours or whatever. I feel like things kind of wearing down or whatever. October's been a quiet little month, even though there's a lot of foolishness going on. It's the same foolishness. I'm like, I don't have to cover it every single day. Okay. I say it every live, every time. And I always just end up regretting, not listening to myself in the beginning or whatever. But you know what? We're gonna pray. Okay, we're gonna pray. Them 2 year lives. Look, people like they say they work through their lives, their lives, they work through their jobs or whatever. But I'm like, girl, it's just a lot. I don't know. But there's other foolishness that can't be cut down to 1 hour. But see, not that much stuff happened today. Not that much have happened today. I felt like, it's the same old, same old. I feel like I'm saying we already know who we don't like, who we not rocking with or whatever, and all these things. So I don't know. And y'all know tomorrow I'm not gonna be live tomorrow unless something actually happens. Okay, unless something actually happens. Okay, something other than I'm taking tomorrow off to watch my Chicago shows and the fact that Grey's Anatomy is back, and so is Station 19. Okay, but again, thank y'all for being around here, whatever. And because we are 6 minutes in, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get started. Whoever late this way, I see if I don't take 20 minutes in the beginning to be around here, waiting, I may not have to be on so long. Okay, so boom, we're gonna get right into what we came here to get into, which girl, that's the wrong one. Hold on, y'all. Oh Lord, did I download? I feel like I downloaded my graphics. Maybe I did not. That's the one from yesterday, not today. Okay, I can't show y'all what I don't have, but I could have swore I hit download. I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. I probably downloaded it and then mistakenly deleted the wrong damn clip. Hold on, give me 1 second while I look to find the right thing to do. There you go. See, I came on here on time. I was trying to be on time, and now I have to wait to get the damn right things. I'm off work till Friday. I wish. Bishop Robert needs live. Bishop Bishop Live. Bishop Live. Bishop Robbery did a video. I think it was yesterday. I think he's learning to not save his lives because people will use that against him or whatever. He also was talking about why ain't nobody around here. You know what? Because we had time before I can, I had to wait for my stuff to download. Let's just go over the Bishop so-and-so's thing. Let me type in Bishop so-and-so. What's his name? The Lamore of it all. Okay. Because he only did a little bit of a little live. Okay. Where he felt like people not around here believe in him. Okay, playing a little. So God did. He keep playing DJ Khaled. I don't know why. He said it's amazing how the media and people change me from being a victim to a villain. I'm a villain. Now that they have caught 2 out of the 3 robbers, everyone's quiet. We quiet because you quiet. Had you shut up then, we would have been quiet then. Okay. Anyway. Well, I'm not. Where is everyone that was staring? I'm sorry, that was stating that I had something to do with the robbery. You put my family, my church, and myself to misery. Now, where is the apology? Let's talk now. You're supposed to keep the same energy. Of course, he tagged Shade Room, Ball Alert, TMZ, CNN, NBC, ABC News, and Pix 11 News. Okay. This is the gotcha. Nobody really was caring about what else you had going on, Bishop Robbery. Nobody at all. Like, no one cared. You kept coming around here being foolish. You kept coming around here talking too damn much. Now, I don't know. I don't know what he's saying now. How long is it? It's insane.
Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, I want y'all to stay focused in this season. Don't let no one knock you out of position. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. I don't care if they don't believe you, and I don't care if they give up on you. Stay focused. I don't care if they leave you. Stay focused. Trust in what God said. Trust in what God said. Look at me. The world turned their back against me. The church turned their back on me. And I'm still standing. You want to know why? Because the world didn't die for me. And the church didn't die for me. Jesus Christ was the only one that got up on the cross. So he's the only one that I trust and believe in. Stay focused. The word of the day for you is to stay patient but persistent. God bless you. God bless.
You hear that? Look, it be the thing, wrong, maybe right message, wrong messenger. Okay, I was like, sir, we don't care. I hope y'all can hear me in the sound that weird. I just, I can't. I don't, I don't like the bishop. He gets on my nerves. Okay, I feel like he's always looking for someone to be like, oh, poor bishop. Bishop, we're so sad. Bishop, we were wrong. I wasn't wrong. I still feel like I never felt like he planned the robbery. I don't think I ever said that either. I just said they only came in and robbed you, not the church. That's all I ever said. Okay, so it's like nobody owes you an apology. Again, if you know you didn't do it, if God know you did not do it, why do you care what anybody else has to say? For what? For who? For why? Nobody cares, okay? But he always round here on that BS, okay? And we don't care. But again, as long as he is quiet, we will leave him. Ain't nobody said nothing about Bishop of robbery. Ain't nobody talk about him because he's sitting around here. He's around here minding his business, not bringing us into his group chat with the police and with the robbers. So, I feel like he now realized, oh, no one's talking about me no more because no one cares. Hey, Nay, hey, Nay, that is my cousin. Hey, cousin. You know what I'm saying? But, it's like I think he wants the attention. He wants someone to keep, because the more somebody else talks about him, the more he can say, oh, I told y'all they want to keep talking about me. Let's see, the paper said Bishop Bling bust. Brooklyn Clerk. I'm not what some girl. Happy at we can't see his halfway off. But I feel like people still feel like you do too much. People still feel like you say too much. And people still feel like, sir, be quiet. Leave us out of your mess. We don't care no more. And I think he's posting stuff to get attention. That's why he posted, oh, hey, y'all, I was because he never showed himself at the BET Awards. We never saw it. Okay, he still ain't posted not near nothing. Let's see, 8 hours ago. Meet me live at 1. Let's talk about everyone that said I was connected with the church robbery. And he tagged World Star Fredio, tagged everybody and their mama. But I think he must have went live and then just did not save it. So he's not saving the lives anymore because you getting caught up in the bullshit. But I'm like, nobody cares. And I think he realized that, I'm no longer a top story. No one cares. Had you shut up before, we wouldn't have cared then either. Okay. But the bling bling bishop, is still full of shit to me. Okay. The bling bling bishop still needs Jesus to help him. And the bling bling bishop still be on bullshit. Because the bling bling bishop did not need to come on here and say, why ain't nobody talking about me? Why ain't nobody talking about me no more? Right, where's your wife, sir? Because he kept saying, my wife be standing beside me, but she don't want to be on camera because she's scared. It's like, if your wife is scared, why you keep talking? I'm leave that be. I'm leave that man be. Because again, we had a bit of bling bling bishop because I had to get my graphics together. But again, we're gonna move on past that and get into what we came here to do. Thank you for all y'all who didn't came here. Okay, we're gonna have a good time or whatever, and leave it at that. Let me close all these windows so that my signal don't be getting stupid because I can't have 18,655 windows open thinking I will not have a bad signal. Okay, so let's get into things. And y'all know first things first is who would you do these things with? Who would you marry? Who would you fuck? And who would you kill? Out of these 3 men who I tell you, look, I am a new connoisseur of Joy Badass. Okay, I still don't know that man music, but I learned him from him being on Raising Canaan. I think he's cute. He's handsome. I like him. He's cute. Okay, so I have Joey Badass, Damson Idris, who y'all know is from Snowfall, and then I also have Woody McClain, who played. Well, he played Bobby Brown. He played on an episode on Tales. He currently plays Kane Tanada on Ghost. I like all three of these men. I do personally for me. So if I had to like marry who gonna die? The question is always who gonna die. I think that's the main question we always have. Like who do we kill out of all these people being left right here? Um I would marry Joey Badass. I would marry him because something about his aura gives I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So I do think I would marry Joey. And I think he has good sex too. So if I can, be with him forever, I can do that. I can do that. That can work for me. Um Now who would I bang between Woody and Damson? See, I think because I like them both. I probably would bang Woody because Woody, the episode that Woody played on Tales, he was a gangster dude, gangster loving, and I was like, he looked like I like it, so I probably would bang Woody, and sadly, I would have to kill Damson. I didn't think I would kill. I thought at first I would kill Woody. But I have to keep remembering I'm in love with Damson as Franklin Saint on Snowfall. But I still like Damson as well. But I like Woody. I would marry Joey Badass. I would bang Woody McClain. And then I would have to just kill Damson. Not Joey Badass for Joey Badass for Oz. Let's see, you're gonna marry Damson. Damson for me, Joey was on. He was on Grownish. I forgot he was on there because he was Zoe's boss or whatever. Now who y'all? You don't know these people, Sam? I know these men. Marry Woody, Joey, and kill Damson. Oh, Damson dad twice. Then okay. I know Woody from my church I grew up in. Oh, really? That's cool. I'm only wearing two people. His interview on lip service threw me off. Joey, he said he doesn't like to release during sex because it takes his energy. I mean, but does he still have sex? He allows does he allow does he allow the female to release? As long as he allows the female to release, you know what I'm saying? That's fine by me. I don't mind. I don't care. He don't have to, he don't have to. If he's okay with not releasing, that's okay by me. That's fair. He just has to be sure he allows me to release. Because if I can't do it, then what we're doing? It doesn't make any sense to me. So that's fine by me. No, not Damson. Mary Damson, smash Woody and kill Joey. What y'all? You know what I'm saying? Mary Damson, kill Joey and get phone. Okay. Yeah, Damson has a British accent. But no, Damson is from over there. That's what he's from. He's from over there, so it kind of makes sense if you ask me. But let's see who we have. Does the lady? Right, that's my question. Does the lady get to finish? As long as I get to finish, that's all that matters. Fuck Damson, marry Damson. I guess it's Damson for you. Now, the next set of people I have around here, the three men that we have a decision to make, is for Lamont Rucker, Lorenz Tate, and Idris Elba. I felt like they were all around the same age. They all give off a certain I want to bang, aura about themselves. They all have, I'm saying, big energy. So I like it. I like it a lot. And I feel like none of them should die, but one of them has to. So for me, I would marry. Who do I think has good sex, pays the bills, and can change a flat tire? You know what? I would marry Lamont Rucker because I love his salt and pepper beard, and I feel like I've seen him with and without a beard, he's still handsome. So I would marry Lamont. I would have to fuck Lorenz Tate because I feel like Lorenz Tate is impeccably good in bed, but he's also short like me a little bit, so I want a taller person in my life. So I would bang Lorenz Tate. And then sadly, I would have to kill Idris. Damn it, man. Idris has to die. He has to go. That's who has to leave my life. Okay? Because, right, this when I'm pulled in, I said this is gonna be a hard one. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one. They're not gonna know what to pick. They not gonna know what to do. Okay, but I got it out. Okay, not Idris. This for all you gonna murder, but you can't murder him. You can't do that. That ain't how it goes. That's not how it works. You gotta pick one. Okay, Lorenz all day. It just look like now he look like your daddy. No, this isn't fair. Lorenz is a vampire. He is. Lorenz for sure has the key to the fountain of youth. Lorenz has not aged a day in the past 30 years at all. He still looks as young as I don't know how, but he's a vampire. Merritt Elba, Lorenz, and kill Lamont. It's easy. My name was not easy. Mary Lorenz, Idris, kill the guy. The guy on the left from Tyler Perry. Lord, he played the other stuff too. Mary Idris, bang Lorenz, kill Lamont. You think he's weird? Oh, poor thing. Do all the things that Idris and kill everybody else. Mary Idris, Mary Lorenz, you can't do that. That is not what goes. Y'all are breaking the rules. That is not how this works. That's not how this works. Lorenz went vegan. He must have always been vegan because he's always looked the same. Mary Lorenz and F. Idris regularly in F about no holidays. Y'all are cheating. Okay, y'all are cheating. It's not fair. Okay, that is not how this works. You got to pick one or the somebody has to die in this. We don't know who, but someone has to go. Okay. Anyway, y'all, those are my Mary Fuck Kills of the day. I told y'all we was not gonna be on here that long because I'm moving on along, y'all. I'm moving on. I want to get to watch my Chicago show, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Let's get into the BET Hip Hop Awards that came on last night. Okay. Now the BET Awards, I think the Hip Hop Awards, I think it's stupid that they were pre-taped. I hate pre-tape shows because in my opinion, they're taking out all the bush that I probably will usually be cracking jokes about because they cut, it's like a cut and edit thing, and it makes me mad. Okay. It makes me mad. Now, Fat Joe hosted. Okay, Fat Joe hosted. I didn't have an issue with Fat Joe hosting and saying, I don't dislike Fat Joe. I don't know why he had all this leather on. But it's weird that I feel like even a monologue. He came out to the band from Clark, Atlanta, saying free that rapper, free this rapper, and free so-and-so, and free so-and-so, and rest in peace. So I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ, going on. Okay. He talked about being rich and being broken and getting back rich and how, the IRS is watching. We know. They're always watching everybody. Okay. But I felt like his monologue was cut together. And I prefer like this, a run along. I want to see everything. I want to see some mistake that happened. It just seemed too cut together. Then with some of his looks, like I feel like the brown outfit, the top was too tight. It looks weird. I love the teal blue, not teal, it's not teal, like the mint, it's like a mint green. I love the mint green look. I love the red look. I did. The tracksuit in the end, it was another white look he had on too. The looks wasn't that bad or whatever. But Fat Joe really do. Fat Joe dress like he don't know how to dress, but somebody dress him and he like what they do. But I don't see him picking none of this stuff. Okay, maybe the red bubble coat, maybe the red bubble coat. Um, and I just felt like not that he was a bad host, but it seemed just too ritual, too prepared, too 2 plus 2 equals 4, 4 plus 4 equals 8. It was like a calculator is gonna be always right, and it was weird. Okay, now he he's been dressed like that since I was in high school. He does. He does. He's always dressed like that. Baggy clothes, a little white tee with sneakers. I don't think we rarely see him in suits. Truthfully, it's weird, okay? But I mean, he did an okay job. It wasn't a bad job. You know what I'm saying? I would watch it again. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't watch it again. I would not watch it again, but I did not have an issue watching the awards. I'll say that. Okay. Now let's see. They had a category for best breakthrough artist. Now I want to get to who won because Glorilla won. Glorilla won for best breakthrough artist. She had that song of I'm FREE fuck nigga free. I have not fully heard that song from top to bottom. Like I know what it is, but I've never really heard it. She was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! I cannot believe it! Oh my god!" And I did not know that she was signed to, or that Yo Gotti was like the CEO behind whatever. I said, you know what? She sound. I did not put it together. I'm like, oh, her sounds like him, like that. FREE fuck nigga. It sounds like Fast Star Chick. It's the same cadence, the same flow. It's just Fast Star Chick. Okay, it was weird. Like I was also happy for her, but I'm gonna say now I'm gonna show y'all the list of winners. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen because I can go to BT itself and show y'all the list of winners because I felt like they did not show any of the winners on the show. It was like it was a whole award show, and we only seen like 2 awards given or whatever. Okay, now this is not any order. Best hip hop video went to Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar for Family Ties. Okay, one up against these people right here. Okay, against Hot Shit with Cardi B and them, Way Too Sexy with Drake and them, Good Love with City Girls and them, I'm saying Wait For You with Future and Tams and them, London with B and J. Cole, okay, ASAP Rocky, it's one against up, whatever. Best collab went to Future featuring Drake and Tams for Wait For You, okay, but they weren't there. So I was like, but we didn't see any awards. Song of the Year went to Big Lotto for Energy. I'm sorry, went to Lotto for Big Energy, who won against FREE against Glorilla, Jack Harlow, Cardi B and them, the same people. Same people, okay. Impact Track Lizzo won for About Damn Time, okay, and she won against those people down there that y'all see. Okay, one against them. But again, none of this made it to the show. Now, best breakthrough hip hop artist, which I did say the Glorilla won, people were upset that she won over Baby Keem, Fivio Foreign, and then also I think Doechii, and also Saucy Santana. But I feel like Fivio Foreign been out for a minute, so I'm like, is he really a breakthrough artist currently? And people were saying how because Glorilla just have like one song, like how was she really a breakthrough artist? I was like, I don't know. Okay, so then we seen best duo or group went to Earth Gang. I don't know who Earth Gang is at all. They won, okay, over these people down here. Okay. Best live performer went to Kendrick Lamar. I can see that because Kendrick Lamar be he be giving it. He be giving it all. It's all okay. One over Cardi B, J. Cole, Doja Cat, Kanye, Drake, and Tyler, the Creator. Okay, lyricist of the year also went to Kendrick Lamar, who beat out Baby Kim, J. Cole, Benny the Butcher, Jack Harlow, Drake, and Jay Z. Okay, lyricist of the year. Next, hip hop artist of the year again, Kendrick Lamar beat out Cardi, Future, Doja, Kanye, Megan Thee Stallion, and also Drake. For hip hop album of the year, Kendrick Lamar. For Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, who beat out Lotto, Future, Drake, Pusha T, Kanye, and Nas. Hustler of the year. Now this motherfucker, he didn't need to be on the stage. I didn't care that Hustler of the year that went to 50 punk ass cent. I didn't care. They didn't earn that shit because I don't like him. Okay, he won over Cardi, Jay Z, Khaled, Kanye, Drake, and Meg. Best hip hop platform. I'm gonna talk about that a little later because I had that in my notes. DJ of the year went to DJ Drama. I didn't care too much for DJ of the year because I was like, whatever. But he won against D Nice, DJ Premier, DJ Cassidy, DJ K Slay, make rest in peace, DJ Mustard, and also I don't know who K Trananda is, Nala Simone, and the LA Leaker, DJ Sour Milk, and whatever. Okay. Nyla was the only female nominated, so congrats to her for that. Producer of the year went to Hitmaker. Hitmaker, okay. The fact that Young Bird has literally rebranded himself to Hitmaker and no one talks about him fighting and doing shit on Love and Hip Hop a while ago, that is the pure personification of you can just start over and no one will care. I'm like, do people realize the Hitmaker is Young Bird? I don't think so. Everybody do. Not that I have really a real issue with him, but he literally just rebranded himself and is still out here, you know what I'm saying, making hits. So I agree with him winning producer of the year because you hear his name, Hitmaker, on a lot of stuff. Okay. He won against these folks down here. Okay, Pharrell, Metro Boomin, yeah, Kanye, get on my face. Atlanta Jacob, Baby Kim, and also Hit Boy. Video director of the year went to Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free. Won over, Benny Boom, Burna Boy, these people, even Tiana Taylor. Okay. Sweet 16 best featured verse. Dre, Churchill Downs, Wait for You, whatever. Best international flow, Benjamin Epps. I don't know anybody who's over across the pond, but congrats to all the people in the nominations. And that was it. Okay, so I just wanted to show y'all all the winners. I'm back on screen now. All the winners because they did not show mainly. It was maybe 3 awards given on stage. So all those, most of the awards went to Kendrick. Okay, most of the awards went to him. So I guess it makes sense that because he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there. Now, but congrats to Glorilla. It's always good to see somebody new, win and be happy to win, even though people are like, how she win? Right. Confetti. I was like, what's going on? I don't know. Let's see. The BET Hip Hop Award should be changed to BET Club. Oh, we're gonna get into that. Okay. When I got stuff I want to get into a little bit. Okay. Next up, it was some ciphers. Now we talked about the ciphers that was on social media yesterday on the live yesterday. But they had actual rappers rapping in these ciphers on the broadcast. Okay, it was someone named D Trinanda, Sauce Walker, Baby Tate, Topaz Jones, and Ray Vaughn in the first set of people. Now with these 5, I felt like old girl D Trinanda and Baby Tate did the absolute best. Baby Tate, who was on Love and Hip Hop, when I say she bodied her shit, like it wasn't just her flow, it was her confidence, her ego, and I mean in the best way. Like I feel like she is a rapper. She is fully a rapper, and I'm like, she came there to do what needed to be done, and she did it. I was like, come on now, I love it. I hated her outfit. I felt like her cooch was out, but it wasn't. Okay. But I loved her cipher rhyme the best. I did also like the girl D something, D Trinanda. I liked her too. The men did not do horribly or whatever, but they wasn't my thing. The last guy who went did kind of good. The last guy, Ray Vine, was fine too. Sauce Walker, who I'm like, he had on a cowboy hat, a whole bunch of jewelry. He had on the little bubbles on his hair. I was confused what he was doing. The dude Topaz Jones seemed nervous, and I get it. You can be nervous, but again, that was the first one. Now the second one, they had two ciphers. The second one, okay, with five other people. Okay, we had Ruben Vincent. Ruben Vincent, who was the guy in the middle right now, to me did the absolute best with his. You hear me? I felt his flow. I felt his confidence. Like it was amazing. He won in his battle. Okay, I liked it was fire. Um, Ciroc, who is the lady in the white outfit, for some reason she sounded winded to me. And I don't know if that's just how she flow, but she sounded a bit winded. I don't know. She didn't do bad. She didn't do bad, but I felt like she sounded a bit winded. Guap Dad 4000. I'm like, what the nigga on Love and Hip Hop? He was on Love and Hip Hop fucking over Baby Tate. Y'all got Baby Tate in one and the dude Guap in the other. I'm like, what is he doing? And why was he talking? I felt like Guap Dad 4000 was talking in slow motion like he was eating cereal. I was confused. I'm like, he's not rapping, he's talking. Does it rhyme? I don't know. Okay, I was confused. Okay, Big Boss Vet. Okay, she's the girl. Well, she's the other girl on the side with the chucks on. She sounded very rehearsed. She sounded like she knew exactly what she was gonna say, and she had rehearsed it so much it came off not inauthentic, but just it didn't come off raw. When I see ciphers, I want to feel like it's a raw cut, unedited raw, and her just saying like ABC 1 2 3. That's it. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Girl, you know the alphabets. We know. Okay. So, I just felt she just sounded rehearsed. Not bad, but just rehearsed. And then the dude, Jason Cash, who were mad. I'm like, is you Ice Cube? Is you Nipsey Hussle? Is you Easy E? I was confused. Like he just gave me so many other old school rappers from Cali, from LA or whatever. It was weird to me. He didn't do like he did okay, but I was like, sir, I need you to kind of get your own identity. Okay. They then had a dude named Armand White, who they said he's huge on TikTok. Okay, he performed the song that I've heard. I think I just the song Billy Eilish. I did a reel to that yesterday, and he was dancing. He was 1 2 stepping the whole damn time. I'm like, oh, you a dancer, sir? So you want to dance around or whatever? So he had a whole 1 2 3 and 4 and click click click, a whole little dance routine. He came out. He had sampled Noriega's song. What was the name of the song? I don't know. He sampled it. Okay, so Noriega came out and also did his song too. It was cute. I like how some of this was about merging old school stuff with new stuff or whatever. Because again, if an artist sampled somebody's song, I think it's cool to have a person's song they sample. If the person's alive, whatever, have them come out and do their version. So it was cute. Yeah, he had a lot of energy. He was I'm like, he was up there 1 2 stepping. 8 counting out. So it was entertaining. I'll say that. I wasn't bored at all. But I'm like, sir, calm down. Okay, stop it. Calm down. Okay, anyway. It was cute to see Noriega out there, whatever, performing. Because I don't think I've ever seen Noriega perform on an award show. I don't think I have. So again, it was a good little performance. Okay. Now, for best hip hop platform, it was a tie. It was a tie between Drink Champs, which I think is an amazing platform that has all these interviews. They've been around for a minute. Okay. And it tied with that and Carisha, please. I said, how the fuck? Look, this is no tea, no shade to Carisha. Carisha Please has been out for maybe 3 months, maybe 3-4 months. Okay, she's interviewed maybe 5 people. How did something so new win best hip hop platform when you barely been a platform? Like Drink Champs been around for a minute. Even the other people in the category for, best this and that, it didn't make no sense to me. It was up against the Breakfast Club. This was it was up against other platforms that are amazingly popular in their own fields. That have been around for a while, putting in the work. I was like, how the fuck, Carisha, and she wasn't even there. When Carisha Please tied with Drink Champs, I said, how the fuck does that happen? This is the crazy part. Carisha has only interviewed her friends. She's interviewed Diddy, who she fucking. She's interviewed Lotto, Google Carisha Please guest. But I feel like she's only interviewed maybe 5 people. She did. I don't want to go on YouTube. I may have to go to YouTube. But she did Lotto. She did Saucy Santana. She did Made a Stallion. She did Diddy. But she hasn't done enough people, in my opinion, for her to have won or even tied with Drink Champs. How? She's had 6 episodes, y'all. She's had 6 episodes. You want to tell me, and that's why I said I was going to wait to the say. You want to tell me somebody who had 6 episodes tied with Drink Champs who has 100 episodes? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm not saying that her platform isn't a good platform. I'm not saying that she can't get there, but the fuck. Right. Big Lotto, Meg, Saucy, she did Sweetie, and she did Diddy. Tomorrow, I'm going to listen to the Diddy interview, and I'll probably discuss that tomorrow. I have not fully listened to this. I don't have a comment on what he said because I ain't heard yet. But it was bullshit. It was bullshit. And then when I seen, people on social media people were saying like, how did she win? How did she win? And I seen either she did, I think she did say it. Somebody said, I think it was maybe her JT. Not y'all mad because I'm saying, Carisha, please. It ain't about being mad because it's her. Anybody who that's like putting me in a category with Scotty, Ashley, Is Rocks, Bondi, and DJ with the Sky, and then I win. How does the person who hasn't been around as long as everybody else win best hip hop platform, there's not enough stuff. Now I'm not. I mean, I'm better than I've done a lot of stuff in my couple years. But I'm saying like she don't have enough. Like there's not. It's like there isn't even enough context or content to tie at all. I got the juice. I know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I that probably was a bad analogy, but I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy that people feel like I was like, no, no, it's crazy. We go together real bad. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And had she, because like for me, I have been actively putting in work on YouTube for a full 5 years. So my name is in the hat with other, you know what I'm saying, long-term YouTubers who've been in the game 10, 12, 11, you know what I'm saying? But Carisha has not been a hip-hop platform for, it started in the summertime. Bitch, we just hit the fall. Right. Carisha and the Breakfast Club, how, Sway? You don't have the answer, Sway. You don't have the answer, Sway. I was like, it did not make any sense to me. BT, stop playing in my face. To have it be a tie. Who the fuck was voting? Who the fuck was voting? That's the crazy part. And people want to make it seem like, okay, that means that you're hating on. I'm not hating. I'm not saying me, but because it was on social media too, people were complaining about how she won or whatever, and so folks were saying, well, y'all just mad, y'all just hating. Ain't nobody hating. Ain't nobody hating. She has not put in enough work to be nominated for best hip hop platform. She won. Let me pull up the people that was in the category, because it's not even about, let me see, because I was like, bitch, what? Bitch, how? Bitch, what? Who did what? No. Scroll. Get to, okay. She was up against, bruh. Let me show y'all. I want to show y'all who she was up against, and that she tied. Carisha Please tied when the nominees was Big Boy Neighborhood, The Breakfast Club, Complex, Tiny Desk, which literally just had Usher round it. They had Usher, they had Monica, they had all these folks doing Tiny Desk concerts. Okay, $1 million worth of game, Hip Hop DX, and Versus. So you mean to tell me Carisha Please and Drink Champs tied? Really? Versus may be shitty currently today, but Versus for the past, since it started in 2020, has been an amazing hip hop platform. Tiny Desk has been an amazing platform. Big Boy, The Breakfast Club, Complex, there, all that shit has been, she's had 6 episodes. So that does not mean that she isn't entertaining. It does not mean that she isn't worth a damn. What it means is she ain't put in the work to win best hit. She only has 6 episodes. She's only talked to 6 people who are her friends. How the fuck does that happen? She should not have even been able to be nominated. Usually, for most of these award shows, there is a date range for when somebody can be, invited to be a nominee. How the fuck does somebody who just started a goddamn platform 4 months ago tie for best hip hop platform when one of the guests was the dude she's fucking? And I'm not saying she can't fuck Diddy. I ain't saying it at all. All I'm saying is 2 plus 2 always equals 4. And Carisha Please winning in time with Drink Champs is definitely a 5. It's for sure a 5. I agree, LS. It reduces the credibility of award shows. It's like we will complain about how the Grammys or the Oscars or whatever will overlook great work of Black actors and give it to white folk or whatever. But we around here in our own neighborhood at our own award show, and you had Drink Champs tie with Carisha. Now, if Drink Champs had tied with Versus or even with the Breakfast Club, the fact that Hot 97, they don't do that many interviews anymore. But again, I feel like bullshit. Complete bullshit. I was like, man, look. And at that point, I was mad. I'm like, y'all wasting my goddamn time. Okay? At that point, it's a reason, too, why the people who came to the show weren't, quote unquote, that famous. It was a lot of people from BT shows, a lot of new artists, and then sprinkle in a few people from back in the day. But I feel like y'all full of shit and you can't tell me no different. Can't tell me no different. Not at all. You get some of my goddamn nerves, okay? So whatever. But Noriega and old boy who name I can never remember the guy name who does stuff with thanks for coming in, Trey. I can never remember the guy name who does work with Nori. When Nori gave his acceptance speech, saying how he had not came to an award show in years. The last time he came, he lost. He was so embarrassed or whatever. He said, but Big Pun came to him recently and said, "Hey, go to this award show with your beautiful wife or whatever." I'm gonna thank you, DJ Evan, thank you. But Nori said, Big Pun came to him and said, go to this award show. So he won something, he performed and all that stuff. But when he said how saying, I was in special ed, a class with 5 students and 2 teachers. I never learned language. I don't even know if I can really read, but I'm here. I was like, not you can't really read, but what got me was, I'm like, it makes sense how he talks now. Because I just thought he was, being silly, whatever. But I'm like, okay, it makes sense. He probably never really learned, proper ways to probably talk and read or whatever, because as he said, he was special ed. And how he would skip school when he was younger, and how he's kind of dedicated the award to people like him who just did not have the best growing up, and look where he had now getting an award for having an amazing podcast. Amazing the podcast great platform. Now, I don't watch all of their episodes. I've watched a few. It's definitely an acquired taste. Sometimes they be assholes or whatever. Sometimes they be messy, but that's what most things are. That's what most things are. But again, congrats to them. I cannot say congrats to Carisha, please. I don't feel like she deserved to win. So some performances, okay. First 2 I'm gonna talk about. Blue. Is it Young Blue? I don't know. Blue and French Montana. Okay. Now, when Blue said, she got new ass, new titties, should not get 10. She want to fuck me because I'm rich now. I was like, nigga, what? That's your language? Okay. And I said, okay, I guess that's the slogan. I enjoyed the Blue Dude performance. it was cool or whatever. I'm like, was the stage supposed to be like space on fire? I'm not sure. His shirt was very, very flashy, very, very shiny. Okay, French Montana came out in that same coat he wore on the red carpet. I said, oh, that really, really means he got paid to wear that coat. Because who out here performing in a full fur coat in October in Atlanta? Someone who got paid for it. Okay, so I was like, sir, really? The coat looked dumb on stage. You look hot on stage. It's fire, it's smoke, you look stupid. I don't know why you didn't have another shirt to put on. Again, that means somebody paid him to wear that coat and he had to wear it the whole time. Anytime they saw you, they had to see that coat you got paid for. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head. I do not understand people wearing fur coats on stage and it's hot. It's weird. It's stupid to me. Okay, or whatever. It was a fine performance. Okay, then so is it established G? Because EST.GE, I don't know. And G to perform. Now, first of all, the G dude, I'm like, sir, why did you come here in all your jewelry? Every necklace, every bracelet, you on stage with all your. I never fully understand when anybody wears all the jewelry they own. Never. Never. I think it's stupid. We don't need to see all the chains, all the bracelets, all the rings. We do not need to see that shit. Not at the all. Okay? You're around here looking like you want to get robbed. And it's to me, it's crazy because as we keep talking about how these celebrities, you need to stop being around here in all your shit because people be looking to get you. Sir, put on one necklace and one bracelet and one ring and one watch. Like, why a watch on each ring? That's stupid. You can't ball your fist up the ring. It's stupid. I think it's so dumb. People, you can wear one flashy ass diamond necklace. You do not need 30 of them. Now, Jeezy, who was in leather and had on 3 chains, I said, Jeezy, you did not need all 3. You did not need all 3. But Jeezy chains still did not look as gaudy as old boy chains. Jeezy looked like he's a old dope dealer, a retired dope dealer, who know not to pull out all his chains. He pulled out 3 of them, 3 small ones that fit right around the neck, wasn't hanging all down, wasn't all flashy and gaudy, wasn't all heavy. Jeezy was smart. He was in leather, but whatever, pants look real tight. Okay, but who cares? But again, I was so distracted by all the chains that man. I'm like, why he wearing all the chains? And I'm like, who are you, sir? I don't know you. And I'm like, Jeezy, who started rapping in the audience, sitting next to Yo Gotti. Yeah, Yo Gotti. I said, Yo Gotti, what did you do? Is Yo Gotti the new Diddy? Does Yo Gotti want all the attention? Does Yo Gotti want to be all in the video? Dancing. Is that what he is? I don't know. But I might, because it was one thing when it was introducing folks, they kept mentioning him. I'm like, let the people who winning win. Stop it. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, did Jesus sit down? Is his leg broke? Is he crippled? I'm like, oh no, he would have sit next to. I'm like, why don't you just sit next to God in the get your ass up on stage. Walking through the people crowd like that. Get your ass up there, Jeezy. What is you doing? Anyway, it was a good performance. The next performances, which was Glorilla, okay, who came out. I'm FREE, fuck nigga free, and I don't know. I don't know. Look, one, she also started out in the audience. Okay, I say first of all, why y'all around there dancing? Ain't COVID a thing? They said they had COVID protocol and Jim Jones couldn't come. I'm like, I can't tell. It's probably because Glorilla had 18,000 dancers all in the crowd. Okay, for what? But Glorilla, I want artists to learn how to lip sync right. Cause I'm like, I just need you to know your song. Okay. But they was walking down the stands or whatever, dancing, whatever. But I will say this. She did a good job. You can tell she was really enjoying herself. You can tell she was having fun. And I just posted on my IG today. People need to learn to live in the moment and not be trying to move so fast. I felt like she really was taking in this was her performance. I loved it. I wanted her to rap on beat better, but because I feel like she was having so much fun, she was just, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. Okay, I like it. You can tell, look, the song be banging. You hear me? Again, I have not heard the full song all the way out, but seeing the crowd go crazy, I'm sure for her that felt amazing. And I love to see, new up and coming rappers or whatever to fully enjoy their success. Okay, to fully see, the fans and other artists like up here just go FREE fuck, you know what I'm saying? Really enjoying her song. Okay, so I really do hope that she continues to get, to get good songs, to keep that positive energy. You know what I'm saying? And to keep growing. But I'm like, they is really like she is. I love that. I felt like she was really she smiled the whole time, and I love that. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Right, Kim was right there with. I was like, it was a great, but considering all the BS we see that's happening right now with some of the females hip hop, it was great to see someone performing the song, having fun with the song, the whole crowd enjoying the shit. She's enjoying it. She had good stage presence. Because sometimes she'd be like, not to compare, but when I would see who was it? Was it Sweetie? It was another rapper who I felt was boring. I can't think who it is, but I loved her stage presence. You know what I'm saying? That was great. Kodak Black is real small because he's a small person. Okay. He also performed a song, but you know what I'm saying? Kodak Black is on my bullshit meter. You know what I'm saying? Kodak Black, because of what he said about PNB Rock's girlfriend. Oh, Ice Spice. That's who it was. Ice Spice. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But because of what Kodak Black said about PNB's girlfriend, even his fake ass apology to her after the fact, what he said, he on my shit list. I don't like that man. I do not support him. I am mad a little bit that Monica was like, I support those who support me, and I support. I'm like, really, Monica? And I don't feel like anyone who's close to him has to distance themselves from him. But I'm like, you not advising that little motherfucker to not say dumb shit. You can rock with who rock with you, but I feel like at some point in the matter of knowing that he told a woman to take herself out, you didn't say, motherfucker, what? Because that's somebody's daughter. So he's little. Fuck him. Okay. Pusha T came out and performed, and I'm like, okay, Pusha T. But when he came out and Malice came with him and they performed Grinding, I'm like, oh my God, it's the Clips. It's the Clips. I had a good time. I had more of a good time with the Clips and they in Grinding than I did with Fuck Nigga Free. Because grinding is my era. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yay, it's the Clips. Amazing. And the crowd went crazy. I can't remember last time I seen, you know what I'm saying, Pusha T and Malice performed. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And so I loved it. I love their performance. I love the energy. I love the crowd enjoying it. Again, to me, Glorilla and Clips had two of the three best performances of the night. You know what I'm saying? And because I was surprised, I was shocked. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm like, that's grinding. Who the fuck? I'm like, bitch, that is. I was like, bitch, that's Malice. I got hype. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I'm hood in my heart. Okay, in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hood chick. It's hard. So I was very, very happy to see them two round here having a whole good time. It was amazing. Okay. Now, next up, performance wise, we had Joey Bad. And y'all know that I am currently attracted to Joey Badass. Okay. I think he's like my little crush or whatever. I like his aura. I am attracted to energy and a person's like this their aura. It's something about that man. I'm like, I think he reminded me of him. Anyway, he performed a song looking amazing. Okay, it was a song about. It was honoring the people we had lost, you know, who passed away. And I felt like I said, why haven't we had some kind of special where rappers are like coming together to say, you know what, we have to stop the bullshit. We have to come together and talk to the youth and say, hey, don't listen to our old bullshit. I love Joey's explanation saying, how are you supposed to be, you know, a good rapper or whatever, but you out here rapping about killing people? You're telling the youth to be out here wilding. That's stupid. And he looked so sexy while doing it. His flow was impeccable. You know, seeing all the dancers or whatever who had shirts with the names of fallen rappers, you know, over the years, even back to Tupac and Biggie, you know, all these things. You know what I'm saying? And we had a line that said, you know, you don't have to live by the gun to die by a bullet. I was like, come on now. You do not have to live by the gun to die by the bullet. It's true, because we've seen so many rappers recently, or even over the years, who have been taken out, not like even in a gunfight. Like, we've seen people just being shot and killed, and that's it. And when he said, like, how many times, like he said, something like to the effect of, you know, when will I have to stop dropping names? Meaning I'm dropping all these dead people's names because they're dying. People like dropping names for clout. I'm dropping dead folk names because we around here being dumb and foolish and not trying to help the youth know it ain't the way to be, telling people, yeah, you know, like even some of the songs that I grew up on, it's horrible songs. But I know not to be around here being crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's not enough for one rapper to speak when one of his friends died. But the fact that all these rappers, old, new, middle, whatever, need to have this, like BT or Revolt or fuck, just, I don't know, somebody shit, just hold some kind of summit and let people who used to live by the gun and live by the drug dealer, whatever, be like, I'm not, like, that ain't the life number. Like, fuck Jay-Z, Nas, fucking Run DMC, LL Cool J, okay, anybody, Mobb Deep, anybody, everybody should be able to see people and rappers and artists in this world are dying at a rapidly fast rate, and it's stupid. Like in my day, back in my day, when Pac and Biggie died, that shit wasn't normal. When Pac and Biggie died, both in their mid 20s, I think Pac was 25 and Biggie may have been 24. I can't think of the ages right now. They died so young. That shit wasn't normal. When Pac died in September, and then Biggie died in March. Because Pac died in September '96. Biggie died in March of '97. That shit was not normal back then. And the fact that now, like every month or so, there's an artist who's dying, who's being shot and killed. This shit is crazy. Being robbed. It's crazy. So I'm looking like y'all don't see this shit. Because it's in that community. It's in the rap, hip hop community. So I appreciated Joey's performance being so thought-provoking. First of all, I would fuck Joey. But I'm saying, like, and also his stance on it is attractive. Because I can, rap this to be him to have a good time, but no, let me say the shit that makes sense. Like, how I want to stop name dropping to the people who dying. You know what I'm saying? Tell people to kind of fuck down. So I really hope that somebody take notice of what he said and they all come together to have some kind of conference, some kind of whatever, to just say, hey, you really can't be out here doing dumb shit. And not only that, because I know they can't stop outside folk from killing people, but you can for sure advise the young upcoming rappers to not be around here, one, living recklessly, two, not living cautiously, and three, you should not be around here feeling like you're bulletproof. You should not be around here feeling like, everyone has the right to enjoy life. Everyone should have that right. But because the wolves are out, so sometimes you have to really just be cautious, like not be around here boasting about how much money it's stupid. Because we get sad when you get killed because of the watch you just posted that cost $100K and someone that came and robbed you for the fucking watch. Just saying. So I loved Joy Badass's performance. You hear me? Now, Diddy twin son. Okay. Diddy twin son around here. Girl, first of all, I think his name is King Combs. So definitely he go by King Combs. He came out to do a song. It's called Can't Stop, Won't Stop. He came out dancing. Diddy's son wants to be a dancer. Okay. One, he looked just like his damn daddy. Okay. Now, Kodak Black is also on the songs that I did not. I'm like, why Kodak Black, who's there? Why did he, rap his part? I think it's because Lil Diddy wanted to dance more time by himself. Okay, because Lil Diddy was riding this dance. I'm like, he's dancing. He was a fucking dancing machine. And I was like, King Kong, go sit down somewhere. I feel like if you want to be a dancer, I did not feel like he was a rapper. I did not feel like he was trying to rap the song. He was trying to dance to the song. I'm like, sir, you're supposed to be rapping. You're supposed to be rapping. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you keep taking dance breaks? And it's weird to me that I feel like he wants to be his daddy. Because Diddy wanted to rap, couldn't rap, and that's why Suge said, you got the EP, all in the videos, dancing. If you don't want that, come to Death Row. I feel like Lil Diddy, son, is around here trying to do what Diddy could not do. I want to be an artist. I want to dance or whatever. I was like, sir, but I want him to have, like, it's weird to me. I don't think Lil Diddy has his own identity because he looked like a dad. He sound like his dad. He dances exactly like his dad. He's the song he did, Can't Stop, Won't Stop, is a remix of shit from Bad Boy. So I'm like, who are you? Are you just Diddy's twin? This the son? And ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be like your parent. I get, that's fine. But I'm like, nigga, is this you or is it you or you just consistently imitating your daddy? I want to see him and not see Diddy. And I can't do that because he look like the nigga. He sound like the nigga. And he be dancing like him too. I'm like, sir, what did you... But I need you to perform. Okay? You can't come around here and really be just dancing like a dancing machine and not performing the song. Okay? Anyway. Next up. Oh, dude named Steve Rifkin, okay, who was the founder of Loud Records. Look, at first I was ignoring this white man. I'm like, who is this man? I don't know who he is. But when I then seen them doing all these performances that came from, what he created, I'm like, okay, he was an integral part in shit. Okay, so Steve Rifkin, they were acknowledging him, giving him his flowers while he's here. He thanked everybody, I thanked 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. He thanked folks or whatever. And we then had a whole bunch of people performing. I mean, a whole bunch. Y'all don't even know how long it took me to get a little snippet picture of each person who performed. Okay, now, Dead Prez, Havoc of Mobb Deep, Joey Badass did Prodigy's part. Lil' Kim, MOP, Fat Joe, Remy, Lil Flip, David Banner, Project Pat, 3-6 Mafia, Wu-Tang Clan, which have Method Man, Raekwon, Resident, and Inspector Deck. I was like, this is so many people. So many people came out to perform. Okay. Now, when Dead Prez came out, it's Get It In, hip, hop, hip. I'm like, okay, I remember them. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Okay. First, I was like, I'm like, that Joey Badass. So Joey Badass did Prodigy part, and then Havoc came out from Mobb Deep. Kim, who came out, Kim looked better, in my opinion. When Kim has the right stylist, Kim looks amazing. She still had the same green shit that I'm sure I can find a picture of y'all. I'm probably Googling. But when Kim gets it right, she gets it right. And I loved her here. I loved the green hair. I loved her makeup. I loved the outfit. She looked good. And I feel like when I critique Kim, I don't critique Kim for just a critiquer. I feel like people don't get, sometimes they make her look fucked up and it makes me mad. They make her look fucked up and it makes me mad. And that's when I go in on her allowing people to make her look bad. You know what I mean? Okay. MOP, okay, came out. Fat Joe Remy was doing, what I'm saying, lean back. They also did a little bit of Big Pun song, may he rest in peace. Look, first of all, Lil Flip still is sexy. I was like, look, first of all, I want Lil Flip to take them 3 braids out his head on each side. I want Lil Flip to update his look for 2022. Okay. Because I'm like, Lil Flip, you still sexy. I like you. But I hate the fucking braids. Okay. David Banner, who still has that fucking energy that he had, like, even though David Banner is on a completely different journey of, you know what I'm saying, just healing the world, speaking out on BS in music in the world. I love David Banner, okay? But David Banner is so sexy. And when he rap and he has that energy. I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I loved seeing David Banner and Lil Flip. Loved it. Wish it was a bit more. I felt like it was some technical issues, like they were offbeat, like they probably could not hear the song correctly, whatever. They was a little bit off the words, whatever. So that was that. Project Pat. Project Pat still look good. He up in the top, y'all, with the brown thing on. Okay. So he still look good. Came out, you know what I'm saying? Boop. Chicken head. Chicken. Okay, it's still whatever. Who else do we have? 3 6 Mafia. I get fly. To like that. It was love it, love it. Wu-Tang Clan came out. Method Man. First of all, no, Method Man, Raekwon, RZA, and Spencer Deck all look sexy. You hear me? Method Man looks. Method Man look like he smells like just the most intoxicating cologne ever. And I feel like I love the fact that when I see Method Man perform now, I feel like he's in such a better place mentally and just all the leads, mentally, spiritually, all that. Okay, I love to see him perform now because it looks and feels like he's fully 100% aware of what's going on. I feel like back in the day, a lot of artists were so, caught up in this or that. They weren't fully living in the moment of it all. I love to see Method Man perform now because he looks so involved. Okay, but he did. So did Raekwon, so did RZA, they all look great. And first of all, I was like, "Hey, Raekwon, how you doing?" I like, it was amazing. It was amazing. And this is the thing, I am not a Wu-Tang fan that knows Wu-Tang songs, but I'm a fan of Wu-Tang individually and as a group. Regardless, they can be playing songs that I do not know, but I still enjoy them. I love their aura, always have. But I think my favorite is absolutely Method Man, and now Raekwon and RZA have added to the list of who I want to fuck from Wu-Tang Clan. Okay, I agree. This was the overall best performance of the night. So for me, it would be this performance of all the loud people. It would then be Joy Badass was great. It would be Glorilla, which was great. Those I think are my top. Well, no, it would go the loud people, then Clips and Clips with Malice and Pusha T. Glorilla was great, and Joy Badass. So those are my top ones. I could, the other ones was like, even some of the ciphers. There was a rap battle, okay, a freestyle off whatever between two people. One dude who won before and the new dude or whatever. The dude who won before won again. He won 25K. I didn't care. But this performance, I really wish also they could have given each artist like 30 more seconds to perform. I felt like each performance was cut off too quick. And they could have cut out other shit to give each of these artists a good 30 more seconds each to do it. But it was what it was. I was like, hey, what we gonna do? But I mean, this was worth the 2.5 hours of sitting there or whatever. Trina gets the I Am Hip Hop Award. Remy Ma was the one who kind of, announced, her or whatever. Trick spoke and actually gave her the award. There is no Trick without Trina and vice versa. I was very disappointed that a rapper who was been in the game for 24 years was getting the I Am Hip Hop Award, and y'all didn't have nobody perform. Y'all didn't have her perform. Y'all didn't have nothing. 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 Like, you just had Remy say how, I love her, blah, blah, blah. They had a video montage of, different folk talking about Trina. But how did nobody perform? Like, not even Trina performed? Confetti. I was confused. I hated this dress she wore on stage. It looked ill-fitting. Trina has an amazing body. And to me, the dress looked unfinished. I was like, well, that last, I don't know, but I was confused, very confused, and I was like, I don't know, because again, Trina's body is so amazing. She should be able to get stuff custom made for her. I feel like they probably allowed someone to say, I can make a dress, and then they didn't do right. They didn't do right at all. However, the dress, in my opinion, did not take away from the amazingness of her getting this award. Trina, in my opinion, is a local celebrity who's also known worldwide. I feel like Trina has never popped the way she should have popped. Not saying that she does not have amazing fans and songs or whatever, but I always feel like she's so Miami. And I wish she could transcend out of being, Miami-Dade, you know what I'm saying? So it's weird that I feel like while she is a legend in her own right, she's never gotten further outside of being the baddest bitch from Miami. And I think the fact that no one thought, let's have people perform a few of her songs is crazy to me. When they talk about how much she, has been influential in helping, the younger rap girls come up. Why did not each young rap girl do a verse for one of her songs? I can't even, who dropped it? How the fuck did Diddy pay to get Carisha to win that fucking award, but no one thought to have an actual tribute to Trina, who was the recipient of the I Am Hip Hop Award? Y'all had a whole 5-minute set for the dude for Loud Records, but y'all could not do a 5-minute celebration for Trina. It was a pre-recorded show. Y'all could have y'all did not even have to have anyone rap live. Y'all could have pre-recorded a tribute to Trina from rappers young and old. You should never have a tribute to a musical artist who's at the show, who's alive and well, and you do not have an actual musical tribute. We did not need, Diddy's son didn't need to dance around on fire. We didn't need that. They had these little breaks of people singing off stage. We didn't need that. Whatever you could have cut Joey Crack changing clothes. Okay, cut shit that we don't need. Cut Kodak Black ass. We didn't need to see him. Somebody should have been able to honor Trina. Y'all got every artist to perform for the loud shit, but y'all couldn't find not even two to rap two of Trina songs. Hell, Bobby Light ass up there, okay, with his plump ass lips, he could have rapped some shit too. Girl, I was mad. I was upset. I didn't believe it. Okay, and at that point, I was over it. I was over the award show. I was like, I'm done. I don't care. Leave me alone. Get out of my face. I hate you all. What are we doing? The last person. Then I was like, how did y'all not end it on Trina? After Trina won the thing or whatever, they had a female foreign. So I'm like, why would they perform? Girl, I was like, y'all dumb. Y'all should have called me. Call me. Because I would have said that it should have ended with Trina winning the award and then maybe had Trina perform one. Trina should have performed a song. She should have ended the show. BT, y'all was on bullshit. Y'all was on bullshit. And y'all made me mad. Okay, y'all made me upset. Okay, now that's all from the BET Awards. Let's move on with a couple of things we have to talk about. Okay, look, the surreal life. Do y'all remember? Well, first, take a second and like the video. See, just a second. Just a second. Okay. So I don't know if y'all remember, because I'm 40. I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember the show The Surreal Life that was on VH1. It really was the first reality show with celebrities living together. That is where Flavor Flav met Brigitte Nielsen, and they whole date, a whole bunch of shit happened. Okay, if you have never seen The Surreal Life, the old episodes, you missed out. It was a time. I am for sure going to review this show. It starts on October 24th on VH1. It's going to have August Alsina. Y'all know who he is. CJ Perry, who is a wrestler or whatever. Dennis Rodman. We know who Dennis Rodman is. Okay. Frankie Muniz. Kim Coles, who was on Living Single. She's also a comedian. Manny, whatever, who was a makeup artist. Stormy Daniels, who, fell around Trump. And then Tamar. I cannot wait to see this shit. Because I feel like Dennis Rodman, you have reality shows where you feel like it's scripted. You feel like it's some BS. Dennis Rodman is someone you cannot put in a box and say, hey, act for the show. No. Dennis Rodman is a character within himself. So I just want to see what antics he's going to put out. Y'all know Tamar is great reality TV. I want to see how August Alsina is going to act up. I want to see how Frankie Muniz is going to be in this place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm for sure going to watch, probably for sure going to review, because I used to love the first, couple seasons of the show from before. Because it was crazy then. Okay. I was like, Lord Jesus. Again, it starts on October 24th. Okay. Let's get into Kanye's bullshit, because I'm gonna rush it. I want to be done by 1 hour and 45 minutes. Kanye's bullshit. Okay. Kanye was around here with that, White Lives Matter shirt, and people were complaining. Gigi Hadid was one of the people who complained, or Gigi Hadid as a model. A lot of people felt like Kanye is on bullshit with him with that shirt. So after a couple people, Kanye's crazy. Kanye replied on his IG, I wonder what Gigi and Venus' perspectives were when I didn't know where my child was on her birthday. I said, nigga, what does that have to do with anything? Like, what does your shirt saying White Lives Matter? What does that have to do with someone? I do not get how the two connected. I was like, How do we get to those people supposing to needed to care about you knowing about where your kid was once your ex-wife did not let you be around there? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I was like, see, Kanye with me on bullshit. Kanye West is consistently on bullshit. Okay. Gabby told me that she disagreed with that, and that's me putting it a nice way. She said it was on her group chat. So why did everyone feel so free to attack me about my t-shirt? But Candace Owens, oh, not you bringing up Candace Owens, was the only public figure to say that it was wrong for the Kardashians to keep me from seeing my daughter. Kanye, I mean this in the best way. Fuck your kids. Because why are you pulling the Kardashians and your kids into the conversation of you putting on a White Lives Matter shirt, which is a slap in the face to the Black Lives Matter movement? Young bullshit. Young bullshit. He said, or we just chime in when we want to tear Black men down for actually having a different political opinion. Saying White Lives Matter as a Black man with Black children in a world where Black people are being killed for nothing by people in power is insane. And for you to want to say how you're a Black man being teared down, sir, shut the fuck up. You hear me? And then today, for all audience so outraged about my t-shirt, where were you? Where was you when I couldn't see my kids? I went public in hope of public support at that time. Kanye, I mean this with all niceness and sincerity. Nigga, fuck your kids. Because you really around here acting like it's us who are supposed to care about what your rich ass has going on. You want our support when you want our support. But then you will also say, fuck us as Black people. You cannot say anything about you as a Black man. You don't care about being a Black man. You went and found the whitest person, Kim, with a Black aesthetic that you gave her, made mixed babies, and now you want people to care that the family that you married into, that you already knew was on some bullshit, you want us to fix your shit, Kanye? I mean this in all sincerity. Fuck you. Okay. Now, Khloe, for some reason, Khloe sit the fuck down. And I mean that in the prospect of you got your own shit going on. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because in my opinion, Kanye not innocent and neither none of them damn Kardashians. Y'all all are a part of the same machine looking for attention. Kanye wants support of the Black people when he feel like his white wife and her white family won't allow him to do what he wants to do. The same way, in my opinion, Khloe wants support of women when the nigga she with, and yes, because Tristan is a nigga, when the nigga she with dogs her out, she wants support from women, even though they treated women like shit for the men they be with. And Khloe could be actually factually right. However, Khloe, go sit down somewhere. Khloe posted, yeah, I hate that people call the nigga Kanye. I love you. I don't want to do this on social media, but here you are on social. No one said I don't want to be on social media fighting. Then why are you commenting on social media? If Kim not saying shit, Khloe shouldn't either. Because if Kim ain't saying nothing, it's for a reason. But I digress. I digress. Um, I don't want to do this in social media, but you keep bringing it here. You are the father of my nieces and nephews, and I'm trying to be respectful. But please stop tearing Kimberly down and using our family when you want to deflect. Oh, not bringing up deflection. Not a Kardashian bringing up deflecting. I will never, I will never forgive them for how they dragged Jordan to deflect from Tristan being a fuck up. So to say, stop tearing Kimberly down and using our family, when you want to deflect, y'all deflect all the fucking time about everything. If you ask me, Kanye is deflecting away from Kim's goddamn $1.2 million she had to pay to the SEC. Because people didn't stop talking about that. Not they on this. Kanye, please stop using our family when you want to deflect. Y'all, he learned it from y'all. Y'all usually use other folks to deflect from y'all bullshit. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So two wrong don't make it right. But you can't make it seem as if y'all don't do the same shit. That's not like Khloe. You should, because this is the thing. Nobody felt like Kanye was right. You didn't need to say shit. But since you did, take this reading. You hear me? Again, with the birthday narrative, enough already. We all know the truth, and in my opinion, everyone's tired of it. Khloe, hush. Go eat your kale, your green juice, your salad, your carrot. Go do something, but stay out of it. We all know the truth, in my opinion. Everyone's tired of it. You know exactly where your children are at all times, and you wanted separate birthdays. I have seen all of the texts that prove it. And when you changed your mind and wanted to attend, you came. Like you have pointed out yourself, she is the one taking care of the kids 80% of the time, right? So why do you nobody feel like Kim's a bad mom? I don't think at all that Kim, or even I don't think any of the Kardashian women are bad. Well, maybe Chris, because Chris sold that sex tape. I digress. No one thinks that Kim is a bad mom. Everyone knows that Kim is the one who is 90% of the time taking care of them kids. Kim and the babysitters. Kim and the babysitters are full of the people taking care of them kids 90% of the time. Why are you even airing out anything? For what? For what? Anyway, please leave her and the family out of it. Excuse me. So the kids can be raised peacefully. Y'all don't know how to do shit peacefully. Because y'all like the Kardashians is always in some shit. Either by the men they date, something they've done, or just drama here or there or everywhere. There's always something. Kim's multiple marriages, Khloe's horrible choice in men, Courtney with Scott and his shit all over the years. Okay, Chris and her and OJ and Bruce and Caitlyn and now black ass Corey and his hips. Please. Okay, there's always scandal surrounding y'all family all the time. Kanye is another notch on y'all scandal belt that ain't going nowhere. So sometimes it's better to let it be. Let it be. And I'm not saying, yeah, the kid, let them be in chaos. I'm not saying that. But you responding to Kanye is creating more chaos. What's going to happen? He going to respond to you. Okay, which he did. I come from a place of love, and I am happy to continue this conversation privately if you wish. Anybody out here publicly talking about let's talk privately is to text me that you got my number. A family that has a lot of turmoil and drama and shit can't make it seem like, Kanye, please stop. We want the kids to live in harmony. We want them to live peacefully. Girl, too late. Kim had kids and Kanye had kids. Kanye had kids with a woman who is a sex tape person, who was a sexual or whatever. That's what it is. Kim had kids with Kanye, who's a bit insane. He's a big tick boom. But y'all had drama before Kanye. The drama with Kylie fucking grown ass Tiger. Stealing Tiger from Black China, who was Kim's friend. Kim in her multiple marriages. Her marrying Chris Humphries for attention. And making him out to be the bad guy because she married somebody she didn't want to be with. Y'all talking about how y'all covered up Lamar being a crackhead or drug addict. Bruce, who was being Caitlyn on the inside, at the outside of the world. And then when Bruce became in transition into Caitlyn, y'all shunned her, upset about her being her, even though y'all knew that there was a her inside of Bruce. We still feel like that Khloe daddy is a black man named OJ. We still know that Rob around here on bullshit with Black China. We still know that Chris be using Dream for attention. That Chris supposedly, allegedly trademarked Dream name so Black China can't use her own child name in promotional shit. We've seen Scott be a drunk ass asshole for years upon years upon years upon seasons. And Courtney still had 3 kids by him while he was an asshole. Khloe consistently forgiving Tristan, even though he's always shown himself to be a third trimester Tristan forever and ever and ever. So miss me with how Kanye the worst. No, Kanye was dumb enough to go into a marriage with Kim because he wanted Kim. Kim was who he wanted. Oh my God, I love Kim. She's my favorite person. I want to be with Kim. And he got her. And now, sir, this is your life. The white woman you marry, because Kim is white, the white woman you marry is being the white woman she is. You don't have any power. But you chose that knowing how the family was. Ray J is the only innocent man that ever fucked Kim Kardashian. Everyone after that kind of knew who she was, what she was about. Even Reggie Bush. Now, Reggie Bush was lucky. Reggie Bush got out of it and has lived a life separately from them for years. Y'all knew how Kanye was for years. This is my thing. Once I know that somebody is probably a bit tick boom, I don't want to make 4 kids with him because there's more time and more connection to that person. But no, y'all want to have the same baby daddy, unlike y'all mama. Because Chris got, Robert Kardashian, OJ, Bruce, with the 3 baby daddies. Okay. But all of her daughters wanted their kids to have the same daddy because their mama didn't do that. So while Kanye is around here on bullshit consistently, not Nan Kardashian can come around here and talk shit as if he is the one not allowing the family to live in peace. Because when Kanye ain't saying shit, Tristan cheating, Kim face changing, Kylie around here got a whole son who about 6 months with no goddamn name. How y'all ain't named that baby yet? He went from wolf to nothing. Kendall ain't innocent. Kendall smart. Kendall had that one scandal with that was when she was in that ad about how pop could stop a race war, and when she got that backlash, Kendall shut the fuck up. Period. Kendall said, "I ain't saying nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Leave me be." Kendall smart. Kendall had that one scandal and said, "Not today." She ain't had no kids. She said, "Nope, not on my watch." Nope. But Khloe coming trying to be the peacemaker, girl, you couldn't force Tristan to be peacefully faithful, and that ain't her fault. I'm not blaming her for that, but I'm saying go worry about your rivers and your waterfalls. Get out of Kim's. Period. So my Khloe, don't, because Kanye lives for attention. Responding to Kanye is stupid. Responding to Kanye will be around here getting you this. Oh Lord. Let me go ahead and block Big Smoke. Because you're around here being dumb. Trying to spell out NIGA. Ask me how much I weigh. Bitch, I weigh a lot. You wanna weigh me? Anyway. I move on. But again, Khloe, you around here giving Kanye what he wants. Attention. I come from a place of love, which he I'm not saying she didn't, and I'm happy to clean this conversation privately if you wish. He doesn't, because whatever you text him, Kanye gonna post. We see him do it all the time, all the time. Whenever someone texts him shit, he posts a goddamn text. So Kanye responded back to Khloe, "You are lying and are liars. Y'all basically kidnapped Chicago on her birthday so she could remember her father not being there. Trav gave me the address of my child's party. That's how y'all play with black fathers. Y'all also threw a party before Sam's birthday when I was flying back from Japan to be there for his birthday, and the first I heard about it was seeing pics of the party online. Also, I should see my children 100% of the time, but since there's a separation, it should have been 50 of the time. Y'all wouldn't have played with Donna like that in Jesus' name." Now you forget your dear mama. I feel like Kanye saying, "I want 50-50," that's fine. But will you be there? You could easily be around. Like, I feel like if you Kanye has enough clout, attention, and connections to get a good ass lawyer to get 50% custody of the kids if he show himself to be a stable parent. When are you ever like this sitting down still some damn well? Yeah, I don't think he wants 50-50. I think Kanye wants the attention to be on him. And he wants to make this whole thing about I'm a black father and they're white. But you married her. Yes, Donda would not have had you be with Kim. Donda would have not made you, but Donda would not have liked the life you chose. Kanye ain't been right since his mama died. That I agree with. He's not been right since Donda passed away. But you can't be around here making it seem as if everyone is against you. You have no power in what's going on. You have power. You choose to use your power in fucked up ways. And because you show yourself to be someone who just isn't stable. If my main focus was I want to be a 50 parent of my kids, I would say, okay, I'm gonna sit out and chill. I'm gonna be in the state where my kids live, And when I have my kids, I'm gonna have them. But I feel like I just don't believe. I don't fully believe that Kim is like keeping the kids away. I do feel like Kim may be not allowing him to be alone with the kids on a long basis because sometimes he's erratic. And as a mom who's there 80% of the time, you do not want to allow your estranged husband who has these manic episodes, which we know he does. Because at that point in time, you don't want your kid to be, you know what I'm saying, shown that shit. Kanye need to sit down and get Kanye together and then be around here for the kids. Okay? That's what he needs to do. And until he does that, he gonna keep looking stupid. He's gonna keep looking stupid. And until he realizes that he has to fix himself so that Kim can probably trust him with the kids solo dolo. But even from an outsider looking in, it seemed like Kanye does not. That's they all the time. But that don't mean the Kardashians ain't shit either. Okay, let's move on. There's already a rumor that Corey cheated on Tia. Now, this is the thing. I feel like folks said that yesterday. When it came out, I feel like I don't get why people assume that if somebody gets divorced, it must mean someone cheated. I was like, Tia ain't said that man cheated. We ain't heard no rumors currently that he cheated. Why is anyone saying that he cheated? So he was commenting. So people were commenting saying, he cheated on Tia. He came out and said that's a lie. That's a lie. I feel like when we, and I'm gonna say when we fans perpetuate and try to make the story ourselves, that could cause more drama. Because the Tia is already hurting from the divorce within itself, to then have people saying he cheated on her, that can be hurtful to her. Like, damn, did he cheat on me? Was I not? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if their marriage broke down, you know what I'm saying? Now, what does she think? Was he cheating? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, when someone say we're divorcing, I want people to not try to find a reason for the divorce and just accept shit went left. They're divorcing. That's it. People putting their own narrative to why it happens with no proof. Well, not even though I was like, what? And this is the thing. If he cheated on her, it will come out. But fans speculating that because they got divorced is stupid. It's dumb. But anyway, he commented and said it's not true. It's a lie. So he's saying I did not cheat. It wasn't me. Okay. Now I want more. Again, I'm going little quick fires. I did not. Y'all know I never claimed it's been 2 hours. It's 2 hours. Akon, who was on the Breakfast Club with defending Nick's 10 children situation, Nick and Abby De La Russa just today shared they're on the baby moon. Let me share that. I think I can share the page. They're on the baby moon, and she and Nick, because y'all know that everybody around here gets a baby moon. Nick has it's a package. It's a package that we all get from Nick, that when someone's pregnant, it's the maternity shoot, it's a baby moon or whatever. I'm sure they all get a really good stroller and stuff, whatever. But she posted on her stories. I'm gonna share it. I hope the music don't play. Okay. She posted on her story. Again, they're on the little baby moon. And I just feel like I just, Akon saying, well, nobody cares, you know, they're all happy. So what's the problem? It's like people really don't get separate families in the household is not what anybody really should want. Like, we just want a family unit, and you can't do that with 6 women, you know what I'm saying, and all the kids. So, congrats to Nick for giving her a baby moon. I'm pretty sure that means she's due any day now, because we noticed a couple weeks ago we seen Nick with Brittany on their baby moon. You know what I'm saying? And then she just had their baby. So again, the third baby will probably, I'm assuming that third baby gonna be due this month or maybe November. So he'll have 3 kids born in the same girl, and we're gonna hope, that he stops spreading the seed. We can only hope. We can only hope, because of nothing else. Nick penis has to be tired. You know what I'm saying? Nick penis has to be like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, Nick, stop, please. You know what I'm saying? Please stop. Okay. Now a part of Akon's defense was he's like, I'm African. So for him, who he does have many wives or whatever, he said, but that's a part of my actual, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of his actual heritage or whatever. That's what he does. Nick is Nick, that's not true. And my thing is, it's not even about, I don't believe everyone is fully happy. I don't. And even if the adults are happy, how will the children feel by not ever having their father raise them full time? So Akon, in your heritage, in your village or whatever, in your country, that may be what y'all do. And I also feel like, over there, you don't have the women all separate. Usually the kids are like, usually everybody's kind of together in one way or the other. That ain't what they're doing at the all. So Akon, shut up. What's next? I don't remember. Oh, okay. So we know that Cardi B was trying to get the 3.3 mil that Tasha K owes her. I want my money. I want my money. Because it's mine. It's mine and I want it. Give my shit now. Okay. But for some reason, she can't do it. So Cardi had been trying to get the courts to, get into Tasha's bank accounts to see how much money in there, because she owed me. I want my shit now. Okay. Well, Chase, let Cardi know how much money was in her Chase account. And Chase Bank informed Cardi B that Tasha K and her company, Kiwi Studios, only had $1,083 in their accounts. And what most folks were saying? I ain't saying what most folks were saying. Tasha K moved her money. People feel like Tasha K moved all her money away so that nobody could get it. Now, we know she also recently was in Africa. I don't know if she's really back or not. I had downloaded. Let me see if I can pull up the video. If I can eat up myself real fast. Let's help my signal stupid. It may get done for a second, but it should fix itself within a second too. Because Tasha K, who is a amazing troller, Tasha K really be out here trolling. You hear me? Fully trolling like never before. Because after that all came out, Tasha posted this video on her IG about what she plans to do with the money.
whiners. I know y'all be watching me. Let me put this water down, okay? Listen, I got a withdrawal slip, all right? For my last $1,083, okay? I just checked my account. That news out there is really real. I came from Africa off the plane, and that's what I saw in the bank. But listen, I could use it, but I'm gonna give it to you. And the reason I'm gonna give it to you is because I feel that what you will need it for is way more important than what I could use it for, okay? I got $4 million plus other debts, but guess what? I think you could do a lot more with the money than I can. So what you're gonna do, right? We're gonna run a little contest. You're going to upload a video, you're gonna tag me, and you're gonna tell me in the video what you're gonna use the money for. And on Sunday, October 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, we're going to announce the winner on my platform of the $1,083 that I'm taking out of my Chase account here, okay? And so hurry up, get those videos in so we can hurry up and choose this winner, and y'all can get this money before they try to take it, okay? So I got my withdrawal slip, and I'll see y'all on Sunday on YouTube, okay? Unwind with Tasha K. Let's keep it.
Girl, Tasha, it's a mess. It's a full mess. It's a full mess. This is going to be the gotcha. I feel like the courts are going to get tired of Tasha playing. And they could really, like, you know what? We're going to deny your appeal. You know what I'm saying? Petty girl. But so I feel like her antics may not help her if the courts will be tired of her kind of playing around or whatever. So I was like, okay. But again, she only had $1,000 in her account, and they said, not me, they did, that she moved that money around somewhere, and that's it. So I was like, girl, I want to know how it's gonna end. I want to know how this appeal is gonna end. Because if they grant her the appeal, then she then does not owe Cardi. That's one thing. However, if she loses the appeal and she owes some money, I just want to see what her next steps will be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an ongoing thing. But Cardi, in my opinion, is being just as petty as Tasha K by not letting up. Okay, but you want to keep playing? I'm going to keep playing. I'll keep paying my lawyers to get that money from you. So I just want to see what's going on. I want, how is it going to end? Is Cardi going to get paid, or will, they be like, well, no, ma'am. No, she, has won, and that's it. That's it. But again, Tasha K, because she filed that appeal, she's hoping that will, prevent them from collecting the 3.3 mil that she owes Cardi. So this will forever be a developing story until somebody gets paid. Okay. And I mean, it's just crazy. Now, next up, Jesse Williams and his ex-wife. They have consistently been going back and forth and back and forth. And for me, I'm not on either person's side, because I don't know what she went through with that man at all. But they have two completely different opinions on what the issue is between them as parents and as exes. And I don't want to pick either person's side because I don't live there. I do know she is the full-time mom, you know what I'm saying, that's your cousin, whatever. And because he's over there in New York doing the plays or whatever, he wanted the kids to be able to come travel to spend time with him. And she felt like, well, the kids don't need to do that because it disrupts their stuff. And I feel like I see both sides. I see her saying, my kids have a schedule. And you wanting them to fly to see you in New York because you doing whatever, it messes up their schedule. They come back tired, this and that and that and this. So I see her valid points of why she does not want the kids to have to travel to see him while he's in New York working. I also understand him as a father wanting to see his kids because he does have, visitation rights. So I feel like it's not wrong that he wants to see his kids, but if them traveling to you disrupts their normal to, everyday lives, like, you know what I'm saying? That's an issue. So they were going back and forth. I do feel like she became very much so more vocal about what she was going through with him. She kept giving her side of it or whatever, that she felt like he was trying to force, the kids to do what he needs. He's doing what's best for him. Hindsight, I feel like him working and him providing and financing the helping of raising the kids benefits you and the kids. So I feel like if he has to work to pay child support so that you can support the kids and you can also get alimony or whatever, I feel like as long as he's paying what he's supposed to be paying to help support the family, like, I feel like he should, be able to have the kids come visit him. I haven't heard her complain about him being a bad father. I feel like she just complains about him. I'm trying to figure out how to properly say this. I feel like she feels like he has fully moved on from their marriage, the divorce. He's living a whole other life, and he wants his kids to be a part of his life and not her. He doesn't live there anymore, and so he wants that. I feel like she feels like I should not have to bend because you want to be somewhere in a different state working. I should not. So it's weird because, like, I don't want to negate any pain that they went through or that she went through when they were married, but I also feel like you have to separate husband from father. Like, whatever bullshit y'all went through as husband and wife, if y'all are both great parents, just be great parents. You know what I'm saying? You can hate that motherfucker for life because he was an asshole husband. But if he was a great dad to them kids, but y'all just wasn't good. Like, let that man see his kids. Because I feel like him working, pays it's so, like, I just wish people would allow people to be parents and see their kids. I don't know how else, like I'm saying. I don't. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But I want to read what the Jasmine brand said happened with their current visitation that just got awarded in court. So it says, according to report, Jesse Williams was awarded various visitation days with his kids in New York during his appearance with his wife on September 30th. The court order overrules her request to keep the kids in LA because the kids and her live in LA. He is working in New York on Broadway. And it says the former star was granted his request custodial visit with the children while he temporarily moved to New York from LA this fall to reprise his role in the Broadway show Take Me Out. Our previous court order reportedly granted him custody during his spring run and allowed him for 4 days a month in New York with his kids. Again, it says he got granted custody during the spring run of the play that allowed him 4 consecutive days a month in New York. 4 days a month ain't shit. because that means you have them the other 20 odd days. 21. You know what I'm saying? If he only has them for 4 days in a month in a different state, I don't see the issue. Now, if it was him saying, okay, every week the kids need to come to me 2 days a week, every week, that's crazy. That's crazy. And if he's only in New York for a couple of months out the year doing a play, and for those couple of months, the kids come out once a month for 4 days to be with their dad, that's not bad. That's not bad in my opinion. It says she was fighting against the New York visitations. The court awarded that their 2 kids can reportedly visit the TV star in New York on specific days in October, November, and December. It says, in addition to that, the court ordered 10 sessions of co-parenting counseling for him and her. Not just him and her. Okay. And also ordered that each party is restrained from making derogatory remarks about the other party, either directly or indirectly to the minor children, nor allow any third party to do so. It also ordered that neither party are to discuss this case with or in front of the kids, nor allow anyone else to do so, or use their children as messengers to deliver messages to the other parent. They shall not ask the party shall not ask excessive questions or interrogate the kids about what happened when in the other parent's custody. It also ordered that neither party can post derogatory remarks about the other party that the minor children can see on social media. I was like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Now, after the stuff, she posted on IG. It turns out the court does think it's good for children to regularly fly on overnight flights to accommodate a parent who won't do the same for them. Who knew? I knew. Those of us who walk this path know what it is and know what we need to do to protect ourselves and our babies to the best of our ability. Every day we show up and do what's needed despite the circumstances. I know I journey this world with my head held high and my integrity intact. Let's see how long it takes for the usual suspects to leak targeted language and storylines painting a particular party as the victim. I was like, didn't the judge tell you to not say shit? And why aren't you saying shit already? What is going on? Girl, again, I don't, it's hard because you do not want to make anybody feel like, that what she's saying doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to be the thing. But I feel like at some point, somebody has to be the adult and somebody has to not want to be looked at as the problem or the person who is not trying to actively move on from an asshole ex-husband. Because I don't know Jesse as a husband. He wasn't my husband. I didn't marry that man. Didn't do it. And no one can say that she's not a good mom. But at some point, you do have to stop fighting him because the kids are going to be, the casualties. And again, they're going to see their dad once a month for 3 months. And that's the part that I can't get with. And a lot of people, see only her side because she's the mom. She has them, what I'm saying, the majority of the time. So it does make him look bad. Like, okay, she must be dealing with a lot of bullshit because, what I'm saying? But I feel like at what point do you say that's their father? And would it be better if he did not want to see his kids? Would it be better if, what I'm saying, he felt like, okay, when I'm in New York working, the kids can't come. I'm gonna be working, and that's it. Like, a part of me feel like it's a good thing that he feel like, even though I can't be there, I want to still see my kids. This is the best arrangement for the time when I'm not in LA. Because when I'm back home in LA, it can be regular, but I'm not living there right now. And I also feel like this is a thing that a lot of actors deal with. Because, he isn't the only actor who is, divorced with kids, who's traveling around the world to work on movies or plays or TV shows or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We've heard of other people who will move from state to state because of a movie, because they're shooting the movie for 3 months. And so, they have their family come visit them, once a month. Like, I feel like that's a bit typical in that world. Because like an artist who's like a musician, you may go from state to state, what I'm saying, for a couple of days. You can go back home. But as an actor, sometimes you can't go back home for 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6 months or whatever. So you fly your people out to you. So I do feel like if the stipulation is once a month for 3 or 4 days, my kids are flying to see me in New York from LA. I don't see how that's a big issue if it's for 3 months out the year. So it's crazy to me that when I would sometimes see comments on Twitter or whatever, it'll be people like, he ain't shit. And that's like, well, how is the father who wants to see his kids a bad thing? And even a mom who wants to protect her kids is not a bad thing either. But at some point, fighting to not allow your kids to visit their dad once a month while he's working out of state is insane to me. As long as he is not fucking with her, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, like, she got to stop. Just so that she can fully heal from whatever the disillusion of their marriage was. Because again, a lot of people don't understand, in my opinion, when you have a relationship with somebody, but they're also a parent, your kids, whatever, you do have to separate the same way that children have to separate what kind of father their father was to them. But daddy was an asshole cheating on mama. So daddy wasn't shit to mama. But he was a great father. That's the same way kids have to disassociate the two different relationships their parent have with them and their other parent. I feel like parents have to do that with their partners and their children. Because Diddy is an asshole to mostly all the women he dated. But all of his kids seem to say he's an amazing dad. You know what I'm saying? I think more folks need to create that separation. Because if you are a cheater and a liar to my mama, but you never was bad to me, and mama even say you weren't bad to me, I can't be upset with you about you and mama's relationship because I can't put myself in that. And if more people just thought about that, it means you can handle your thing with somebody and not make somebody else responsible for what you went through with a person we just happen to share a connection with, because that was your husband and then my father. So it's just weird to me. And as the kids get older, they're gonna, see this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we just hope that whichever parent, is whatever, ain't on no bullshit. Period. Otherwise, it'll just keep being, crazy and insane for no real reason. And I don't like that. So I know he's supposed, they're like, oh, he left her for a white girl, whatever. What a couple does should not interfere with either person being an active parent in the kid life, as long as the parents are actively good parents. But we have seen situations where adults who have horrible relationships as boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, and wife push that toxic energy into their kids, and now your kid don't like their parent. We seen that with the Braxtons, how Mama Evelyn and Daddy Braxton, he wasn't shit. And Mama Evelyn, in some way, shape, or form, the energy she had for they fucked up at their daddy for how he treated her, the kids stopped fucking with their daddy because Mama gave them that energy. And now they weren't close with their daddy. That happens a lot, and it should not. So I fully want her to heal, be happy, but I also feel like unless he's a bad parent and he should not be around them kids, let that man be a father. Fuck him as your ex-husband. But you can't use the kids as a way to control what he got going on. Because what it also could mean is, and I'm just playing devil's advocate, it could be easy thing to where she know how much he loves kids. And I won't let our kids come see you if you working out of state. Okay, so now I can go out of state. So now you're controlling what I can do to make money to support us. You were getting paid thousands upon thousands when I was working on Grey's Anatomy. When I left that show and now I'm doing this play thing, you ain't getting as much money. And now it's the issue. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't. And none of us know what their marriage was. To me, doesn't matter. Again, as long as she says he is a good father. Once she starts complaining about him as a father, we see, okay, he ain't a good father. That's different. But I've never heard her complain about him as a father. It's just she don't like what he wants to do as far as when he has the kids, when he needs them. She don't like that. She feel like he should always, no, don't move out of state. The kid should not be the one to fly to you. You should come fly here. He got to work though. And it's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's once a month. I always thought the issue was he was asking them to do that every week. The fact that it was once a month, girl, stop. Okay. And let's move on to our last little topic, a little bit. Diddy out here saying that Mace owed him $3 million. Said that Mace was out here, became a fake pastor, con people, and then let people throw dirt on his name. Diddy. Sir, no one has to throw dirt on your name. A lot of artists over the years have said you ain't shit for this reason or the other. Hold on, y'all. Hello. I'm going back in like 2 minutes. I'm going to end my live. Okay. Diddy around here, and nobody know, everybody know for a fact that Diddy has played some people over the years. So for Diddy to act like he don't know, have any idea about why anyone would say he owed Diddy, you owe a lot of folk probably $3 million. if you gonna say that Mace owe you money, what about all the other people who say you owe them? Every artist, probably except maybe Faith, has came and said how you did not do or say or give them what they were supposed to get, do, or say. So Diddy, you on some bullshit. Okay. But I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go handle something. I will probably I'm gonna watch Diddy's full interview and see if I want to come and talk about it tomorrow. I'm not sure. So y'all, I'm gonna come around here at around between 9 and 9:30 to see if I will be live and we can have a discussion. Otherwise, I will see y'all on Friday for Foolishness Friday, for game nights or whatever, we good time on Friday or whatever. I hope you all enjoy the nights. Okay, I did again 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Diddy is messy. Right, the locks shine. All these years, he did right. That's the crazy part. And Mace isn't the only one who said he owed money. That'd be the bullshit. Okay, he is completely on bullshit. Okay, but again, I'm going to end it here. I love you all. Have a good night. Please make sure, to subscribe to my channel, to become a whole JayBird. Okay, y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. Y'all know to like the video. Okay, like the video, share the video. I love you all. Be safe. Get some good rest. I will see y'all tomorrow because it's gonna be their way and stuff. And gotta go. Bye.